Hi, this is Jeline from the Honors Tutorial. Our topic for today is about zero and negative integral exponents. This is under Mathematics 9. Let us have example number 1 for zero exponents. Remember that any number that you raise to 0 is equal to 1. So therefore, the answer for this is 1 automatically. Next, let us have another example. And that is example number 2. We have here 1/2 raised to 0. Remember, even a fraction that is raised to 0 is equal to 1. And that's it. 1 is the answer for example number 2. Next, let's have another. We have here example 3 stating 8b raised to 0. So this will be our solution. Write the word solution here and then copy the given, which is 8b raised to 0. I want you to copy 8 because 8 is not raised to 0. So it is not automatic here that the answer is 1. It is because the term or the variable that is raised to 0 is only b. So therefore, we will just change this or simplify this variable, which is b. So b raised to 0 is 1. So 8 times 1 is 8. And that's the answer for example number 3. Another. Example number 4, we have here 2 raised to 0 plus 4 raised to 0 plus 7 raised to 0. So for your solution, let's copy the given first. So that's 2 raised to 0 plus 4 raised to 0 plus 7 raised to 0. Remember the rule. Any number that you raise to 0 is equal to 1. So 2 raised to 0 is 1 plus 4 raised to 0, that's 1 plus 7 raised to 0 is 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 1, that's 3. So that's the answer for example number 4. Next, we have here now the negative exponents. For example number 5, we have here 9 raised to negative 2. So for our solution, let's copy the given first, which is 9 raised to negative 2. Let's change this into a positive exponent by converting this into a fraction. Let's write 1 here in the numerator and then 9 raised to 2 in the denominator. So let's simplify the denominator. So that's equal to 1 over 81. It is because 9 squared is equal to 9 times 9, not 9 times 2. It is because 2 is your exponent and it is telling you how many times are you going to multiply the base, which is 9, to itself, and that is twice. So that is why it is 9 times 9. So 1 over 81. For example number 5. Next, example 6, we have here 1/4 raised to negative 3. This is what we are going to do for this example. Let's copy the given first. So that is 1/4 raised to negative 3. So let's distribute negative 3 to the numerator and denominator. So it will become 1 raised to negative 3 over 4 raised to negative 3. And then we have to convert this into a positive exponent. So that's why the numerator and denominator should be converted into a fraction having a numerator of 1. So that's 1 over 1 raised to 3 over 1 over 4 raised to 3. And then let's continue solving. Let's have the numerator first. So the numerator is 1 over 1 raised to 3. It means that 1 times 1 times 1. So 1 times 1 is 1 times 1, that's 1. So we have here 1 over 1 for the numerator all over 1 over 4 raised to 3. 4 raised to 3 meaning 4 times 4 times 4, not 4 times 3. 4 times 4, 16 times 4, 64. So we have here 1 over 64 in the denominator. Now this is what we're going to do. Um, I will just write this equation into another form. Kindly look at this one. So we have here 1 over 1 divided by 1 over 64. So in dividing fractions, you have to copy the first given, which is 1 over 1, and then change this operation into multiplication, and then reciprocate 1 over 64. And that is 64 over 1. And then we will continue solving for it. Let's multiply the numerator. Numerator to numerator. So 1 times 64 is equal to 64 over 1 times 1, that's 1. 64 divided by 1 is 64. So that's the final answer for number 6. Let's have another. Now we have here 2 raised to negative 2 over 2 raised to negative 3. So this will be your solution. Since the base is the same, kindly copy the base once, and then since this is division, we have to subtract the exponent. So we have here negative 2 minus negative 3. And then let's simplify this because we have here negative and negative. Let's multiply it. So negative 2, negative times negative is positive, so plus 3. So that's 2 raised to 1 because negative 2 plus 3 is 1. Why? Because we have here negative and positive exponent. If we have here a negative and positive exponent, we have to subtract the numbers and copy the sign of the larger number. So that's why it is 2 raised to 1. But remember, it is not the final answer because 2 raised to 1 can still be simplified as 2. So that's the final answer. And lastly, we have here 9 times 3 raised to negative 2, and this will be your solution for it. Copy the given, so that's 9 times 3 raised to negative 2. Copy 9, and then let's convert 3 raised to negative 2 into a positive exponent. So therefore, we will convert it into a fraction. So that's 1 over 3 raised to 2. So that is 9 times, let's simplify the denominator, 1 over 9. 1 over 9, it is because your exponent here in the denominator, which is 2, is telling you how many times are you going to multiply the base, which is 3 to itself. So meaning it is 3 times 3, not 3 times 2. Always remember that. So now we are going to multiply. Since 9 is a whole number, we can just multiply it to the numerator. So 9 times 1 is 9 over 9. Just copy the denominator since there's no number that we can multiply 9 with. And then let's simplify 9 over 9. So 9 divided by 9 is 1. And this is the final answer for example number 8. So that's it for our topic. If you have further inquiries or questions about this topic, you can just message our FB page, The Honors Tutorial. Thank you and God bless.